And now, it's the Post Show with Pops and Kooky. A discussion about what you just heard on Limit Break Radio and Final Encounter Cast. LimitBreakRadio.com.
What's up, LBR listeners and FEC listeners? Hope your Labor Day weekend is going excellent. Today we have Skrull on the show with me.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, man?
Not much.
Kookie's out. I guess I missed the memo on that one.
Typical Kooky fashion.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, maybe she
You know what? You give her a title and she just, just doesn't even show up anymore. Just, I can be a producer, I can just ditch shows, whatever, I guess.
That's
just the Kooky way.
Producers do that a lot, though.
That's true.
They have that right, I think. All right, let's head it on over to the actual LBR studios.
Oh, we're getting that early.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Professional podcasting.
I am on the ball. Get a week off.
Damn.
Oh, man. So, we're going to talk today about the Limit Break episode we had today on 11. So, did you play 11 at all?
According to Juxta and Nika, I did not, but I definitely did. And it was awesome.
How far did you play?
I got all the way up to pretty much like right when Seekers of Adeline dropped. I quit, because at that point, I just didn't care for the two classes, and with everything kind of waning, and I heard the story wasn't even all that good, which at the time it wasn't. Like, it didn't get good until pretty much the end. And by that point, I was just like, you know what? I'm kind of done. Like, I'm over it, and
right.
That's when I quit, so.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I think I played COP, and then my grades started failing in college, so I had to drop something, and the game was it.
Yeah.
I had fun. I had Conjure. Not Conjure. I had White Mage to 50, Black Mage to 30, and I think I even had a Summoner up there, too. Summoner 30, I think it was, which is fun. I had so much fun in that game.
No, I loved it, and honestly, like, all the classes, like, that's the thing that I don't get in 14 is the classes, they're so uniquely diverse in each class you play. And they're like named classes that are like in the series, but they're so different and they're very awesome to play. Like, I loved playing Summoner, I loved playing Beastmaster, Blue Mage. Samurai is pretty cool. I never really got into it, but the skill chaining concept behind it, that you can just keep pulling off your own skill chains, was a really cool concept. And then Magic Burst was fun as hell. Like, I love that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know. In 14, I wish they would do a few things different with their classes. There's just... I don't like the Trinity.
I don't either. I've never liked it.
No, I wish they could, if they lose the Trinity, they could do so much with these classes and make each one unique. And so what? If one is overpowered, just make a dungeon where it's not, So it's... So what? I just don't get it. I've said this, I think, a few episodes back, that I think Yoshi was a casual in all the games he's played, and that's probably why we have a very, very casual game. But hey, you know.
It works for him, and I get what he's trying to go for that wide demographic. But the problem is that you create a game that's just not sustainable by its core players, because the core players don't feel like the content's actually trying to sustain them.
Right.
It's them trying to sustain the content, which is those people that are like, oh, well, you haven't done everything this game because you haven't leveled every job to 90 or to 60, and every job to every crafting all the way out, and you haven't done this, or have like 99 billion gil. It's just like, yeah, but at that point, you're not playing the game to actually like have the content sustain you. It's the other way around. Like, you're just trying to make that shit stretch.
Right. No, I agree. I do, actually. Surprisingly, I agree with you.
There you go.
Yeah. So, did you ever think about going back to 11?
Actually, I've thought about it a lot, and I'm honestly even considering doing it this week.
Oh.
Just because I finally got paid, and while everyone else is trying to like kind of do the old storylines and kind of get them done to the current storyline finish, I more want to play it because there's actual blue magic spells that I haven't gotten yet.
Right.
And it's been itching in the back of my mind for like years now that I would never finish that. And it's honestly made me want to go back and do it just for that alone. So there's just so much I would love to get done, and even go back and get certain weapons done, like a mythic and some relics done and all that kind of stuff. That would be really cool.
Right. So. I started it. Right after the Calamity on 14, I bought the big package deal on Steam, and I even got it for the fiance, and she couldn't stand it. She was like, "This is just so horrible." And I played it for a little bit longer, and I was like, "Man, I just can't get back." That time, there was nobody around, so I couldn't play with anybody else and everything like that. So it was kind of like, I'm just going to skip out. But I might get back into it again if I get onto the Odin server, with those other guys and that, and see if I can get on there. I don't know yet. I have to see.
When I quit, that was about the time that they didn't even have trust yet. So the game was still you needed people, and yet all my friends had either left, quit, whatever reason, weren't playing the game anymore. So it was basically just me logging in and hopping onto Link Shell, spinning my camera around in the fucking Mog house, being like, "All right, guys, what are we gonna do today? Is there anything to do? Why the fuck do I even log in this game? I'll see you guys tomorrow."
Right. No, yeah, I understand that. I'm trying to think where. I remember the jungle.
Utonga Jungle.
Yep, that was most of my fondest memories is in that Utonga Jungle. And
map was fucking hideous. I hate that map.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. And I'm trying to think. There was a place where there was a bunch of Gigas, and I can't remember where that was.
God, now I'm trying to think.
Oh man.
Oh, not Murftide Mountains.
That might be it, actually.
It could also be because you only got to level 30, right?
50.
So you said 50.
51.
It could have been Quiffam Island.
That was it.
There you go.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
that you
Quiffam Island.
And that was fun. That's probably where I left it last, which was a lot of fun. Got Juxta in the room today.
Oh.
What's up, assholes?
What's up, Mr. Position?
Fuck you, Skirl. I don't acknowledge your presence.
So, I heard that you prefer to have your name start with a K. How about that?
Hey, Skirl. You know where I'm at right now?
So what's up, man?
Not much. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, not too bad. How was your experience the other night on 11?
Oh,
was it last night, right?
Yeah, it was last night. It was really good.
How long did you guys play?
I think I played for
I forgot.
2 hours. Yeah.
This is like a group call anymore. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. I added you back because I'm a kind and noble god. Just kidding. I'm 2 gods. Yeah. But no, it was I think 2 hours roughly, and then
you 3, right?
It was the 3 of us.
You, Vicky, and
me, Vicky, and Eskalia. Casta Scrasta. Actually, we did the last 2 fights with Vicky because Nika, because that's where she was at. So
right.
It was a good time. I had a lot of fun wrapping up 11.
Yeah. Have any feels like those 2 did, or?
Not then, but as I was driving up here and had to play Final Fantasy 11 music, so I loaded up the YouTube playlist.
Yeah.
Feels got me when the Vanadil March came on. So.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it was good. It's yeah, I liked it.
Do you have anything left to do on the game, like side quests?
No, I'm gonna. This is my with this the debts from the people is repaid. $446.
Is it $460?
Oh, I think it was
$460.
Was it $4? Okay, well $460.
I know I put 50 into it.
Yeah, it's.
Damn.
I am. The debt is repaid in my opinion because I got through the game. I beat the game, and I did I actually once I started, I did it every single week. So
you did. Once you started going, I have to give you credit. You did start. That's nice.
So yeah.
What did you wind up playing last on?
I was I leveled to Dancer. Not my Dancer to 99. Well, actually, Eskalia leveled it for me. He power leveled me. That took an hour to get 9 levels, which is ridiculous.
Crazy.
But no, I got 99 Dancer, and that's what I used to power through the rest of the game. Just because Chocobo dance and Chocobo jig, increased movement speed. But I logged out as I lived. I died as I lived as a red mage. So
What'd you think of the last story?
it was like the Rhapsodies.
Yeah.
I liked it. I mean, it's like all the Final Fantasy 11 stories where it's completely anime, just so much talking, and when I started
friendship.
yeah, just like just so much dialogue,
Right.
so much like voice acting that like. After a while, but when I play solo, I would just eventually just kind of yep, hit enter, like let's get going. But when you're voice acting it on a stream,
It's kind of a little different, yeah.
it's long. It's real fucking long. And make sure you fucking highlight, export that shit.
Oh, Jesus, I
do it.
I get all your stuff.
Make sure you playlist it too.
Okay,
You stupid piece of garbage.
fine. Just make me do extra work.
Yeah.
So you are supposed to do the highlight. There are those video clips, right?
Yeah, he
Well,
is.
that and apparently, Kahlo's poster boy for getting his team out
What?
yesterday on Twitter.
Kahlo is so pathetic he has to have Skuro advertise for his FFFL.
Serious?
Yeah.
Well, you did draft for him, so I can see the correlation.
So that's why he was going from losing to he literally ended up winning because we had to do a contest for people.
Oh, he's starting to win because of you?
He had to do a fucking giveaway
Yeah.
to get people to vote for him.
Jesus Christ.
It's fucking
And I said that was basically a Kooky bot for the whole day.
Wow.
Did he give away the thing on the stream?
I think he did. I didn't get it. I missed what it was because I was
Oh
leaving off
my
work.
god, you are so fucking worthless. Get the fuck out of my call. Jesus Christ. Oh, Automatic 13 in the chat says he won the giveaway. What did he give you? Did he give you bad cats or something terrible like that? I can only assume.
Or an autograph picture or something.
Yeah, I agree, Taser Smith. I don't. Even Nika was trying to curb votes, and at one point I was 1% away from winning.
Right.
But she had to advertise and be like, "Hey, go check out this thing." So I mean, it's fine. AIDS. That's what they gave. AIDS.
Oh. Well, that's always a long-lasting gift.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, until the last day, I guess.
Until the last day. Wow. AIDS.
Exactly. Thank you.
AIDS.
Oh, man.
AIDS.
So, going back to 11, so you're never going to play that game again?
Nope. Actually, I did a big thing, kind of. I went and I got out all my Red Mage AF, as you can see.
Yeah.
Went right back to where I spawned in at in Port Windurst and just started sitting out there. Well, I did sit chair, so I was sitting on a stool, just looking out into the ocean, just reflecting on my past journeys. And then I went to log out, and you can't log out while you're sitting.
What? You can't?
Yeah. So I'm
Wait a minute, I remember that was a thing back when I even played.
Yeah.
No shit.
So I had to just put the pillow over my character's head and just force close the operations. Shh.
Kind of like a mice and men. Yeah. It's killing.
It's over.
It's done.
And then I logged back in and went out to Norg.
Yeah.
But, yep. I'm probably gonna end my character's life and go be with the other gods in the Hall of the Gods.
There you go.
So, because I'm a god.
Did you have more fun with 11 lately than 14?
Yeah. Duh. I mean, all that's in 14 right now is grinding your anima and grinding your yokai. I mean, that's all there is. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't even get tomes anymore because 3.4 is right around the corner, and I'll just get shit done.
Yeah.
I just
Hopefully I'll give a shit then. Oh my gosh. I'm so fucking nervous that I'm just going to be like,
It's going to be shit gear. I'm calling it. It's going to be crap.
Jax is also back into the WoW universe now.
Yep, I've been playing a little bit of World of Warcraft. I played
How's the new Legion?
It's fun so far. I've only gotten a couple hours into it. Not like Kyle, who's played 18 hours in one day.
Jesus. Been grinding the shit out of that.
I went to... Okay, so here's what happened yesterday, Saturday. I played a little bit and got up and got ready to go to work. I left for work and I saw Kahlo and I was like, hey, have fun, blah, blah, blah. He just started streaming right then for 30 minutes or something. Mm-hmm. I come back from work and he's still fucking streaming.
Wow.
He'd been going on for like 9.5 hours at that point. I'm like,
Christ. So nobody's gonna touch him with the bonus.
I don't know. You can still get it. It's just depends. Just have to have dedication.
Yeah.
He works days, so if you just put in consistent hours, you can beat him.
Yeah.
Or at least give him a run for his money.
Are you?
Me? No, I got shit to do, man. I can't do that.
Right.
But no, I play a druid in Legion, and it's fun. I've always played a druid in World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Are you liking so far what you've seen?
Yeah. All right, so there's a spec for druid. I'm a guardian, which means I'm a tank, which means I'm a bear. Okay, and there's a talent that you can take to where anytime you do damage, like meleeing it or through bleed damage, that you will proc an automatic moonfire.
What's that?
Moonfire is basically like
I've never played WoW.
Yeah, that's fine. It's basically like an orbital laser coming down from the sky. It's like a lunar laser beam that hits and like explodes, right?
Right.
Okay.
And so what I do is I round up like 8 to 10 different mobs, get them all bleeding, like lacerate them, get them all bleeding, and then just see a whole bunch of moonfire of laser beams coming around from the sky. I'm basically like a Death Star.
So you're like
Nidhogg
Zockmorn, basically?
I am a laser beam bear.
The laser bear.
Laser bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
It's really fun. I have a lot of fun. And I can't die, ever.
Why can't you die?
Because I'm a bear. Tanks in that game are so overpowered when like...
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, like you can round out as many as you want and you just won't die.
Huh.
So why don't you just go solo things then?
What?
You said you can't die, so why don't you just go like solo shit?
That's what I do. Shut up, Skuro.
I meant like endgame stuff, not just like selling mobs.
Well, I'm going to eventually, but I'm going to get to level 110 first, you fucking moron.
Is that the cap?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, there's a thing I have to do. In Firelands, it's like an expansion like 3, or in Cataclysm, it was like 3 expansions ago. There's a raid called Firelands, and there's a fire druid that drops a staff that turns your cat form into a flaming fire kitty of lava.
You have a cat form too?
Yeah, well, I'm a druid. I have cat form, I have bear form, I can spec into a moonkin form. You have a travel form, which is like an elk or a cheetah or a hideous sea lion mutation or a bird.
Huh. Interesting.
And also a tree.
You can turn
If you're a
yourself
healer.
into a tree.
If you're a healer.
So what, you just heal yourself as a tree?
No, you heal other people when you're a tree, Skuro.
Like what, you just throw sap? Do you literally jizz sap on people? Because that'd be the
All right, I know you wanted to keep this short, so do you got anything else for me, or
No.
should I go get that other one?
Yeah, get the other one.
Okay. All right, I'm going to bring Skuro back because I hate you and I hate Skuro, so have fun with
The
that.
feeling is mutual.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Did he bring you back, man? You there?
Yep.
Okay. Just making sure I
I
didn't
want to
have
know now, though.
I don't know. I've never played WoW. I've only seen a few kind of things, and that's about it.
Well, because I hate WoW, but if I could run around as a tree and jizz sap on people to cure them, I'd fucking love that.
You might be able to. I don't know. You'd be like an Ent from...
I would be like, I'm a druid, but I only heal.
right?
Why? Because I want to jizz on everybody?
Exactly. Just produce little sproutlings.
There you go. Gotta spread the seed.
Exactly. What's going on, Eskalia?
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Here?
That one.
Hello,
This one?
Mr.
All right,
Ryu.
Yep, you're online. Yep, you're that one.
All right, great.
Yeah. Man, what a show that was on LBR today, huh?
That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah. So how did you... Because we heard from Juxta on how his experience was last night. How about you?
Well, for me, it was my second time through. I had already done it.
Mm-hmm.
I was literally just there helping.
Yeah.
I wanted to take Nika through it, and then Juxta... me and Nika started in early spring or late winter. I don't even remember. It was a while back.
Yeah, I think it was spring or... Yeah, winter,
Yeah, something like that. We worked our way all the way through a duel, and Juxta decided he didn't want to do a duel in, so he just met us up at the end of, like literally at the end of Rhapsodies. He's
Right.
like, I'm on the final fight. We're like, all right, great, we'll be there
Steamrolled
shortly.
in that fight.
Right.
So yeah, for me, I was just running them through it, but there was a little bit of emotion there because I could hear Nika getting sentimental,
Right.
and Juxta obviously just doing his his troll thing that he does.
Right.
But yeah.
Nice. Did you have fun doing it? I mean, of course you did, but
Yes, actually, I really enjoyed doing it because, like, my trip through it was great and it was really rewarding. But like getting to help someone else do it and play with people again, like it's great that they've made 11 so accessible to solo play.
Right.
But like what made that game great was playing it with other people.
That's what I remember,
getting
too.
to hang out with with Juxta or hang out with Nika, grab some people out of my link shell occasionally and do stuff again. That was a lot of fun.
nice. You gonna keep playing or?
Yep. I'm not going anywhere.
Right.
I like the game and I have things that I want to do in the game still.
like what?
I want to get a mythic weapon.
Oh,
Never
okay.
had one. I want to
Is
get
that like the super buffed up relic or?
no, I already have a relic weapon.
Okay.
And I'm working on getting that buffed up to be usable.
Oh, okay.
However, the mythic weapon, they released a new set of relic weapons effectively in the Treasure of Add-on campaign or expansion. And then they released a third set in Abyssia called Empyrean weapons. But I always loved the mythic weapon for Dragoon, the Ryuno Hige.
Right.
It was just really cool, and it's got occasionally attacks twice or thrice when you fully pump it up, so it's great.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I always wanted one. It was another thing where back in the day it was just completely out of reach. I didn't have an endgame link shell or a big endgame link shell. My endgame link shell was small.
Right.
Shit,
So-
or even the time.
Yeah,
It took forever to make.
yeah. You needed so many Alexandrite out of salvage, and you had to do basically a world tour of Odd-Urgon. You had to complete everything you could do in Odd-Urgon effectively to be able to get it. So it was very much out of reach at the time. So it's something I want to do before I go. And really, I just kind of like helping people out nowadays in 11. I never understood back in the day why people were always so generous with helping out, because 11 had a very generous community
It
for
did.
helping out.
Yeah.
You could always get someone to help you with stuff. And I never really understood that. And now, as I'm in my
back.
waning days of the game, I'm
Right.
like, actually
Your
helping
old
people out is
age
a lot
of
of
the
fun.
game,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now that I'm old, it's fun. I do enjoy just getting to know people and talk to people and help out, and maybe I'll stream that. I do plan to continue streaming 11.
Hell yeah.
Although me and Nika have to find a new game that we can play together.
Ooh.
Yeah, we don't want Nikalia streams to go by the wayside, so we got to find a new game. She's like, we could play 14 together, And I just said, what would we do?
Yeah.
We're gonna raid? What? Pug raid?
Right.
I don't think so.
Duo Titan X. You know?
Yeah, like I have no idea what the two of us would do on stream. So we got to find a game that we can both play. I think we are going to do Portal 2's co-op, but that's like one night. We'll finish that
Right.
night. But we are going to find new games.
Hell yeah. That sounds like fun.
Nihilus says Callie used to never understand kindness. No, I was a Dragoon. I didn't see tons of kindness.
True story.
true.
I saw tons of very mean.
Yeah. Going back to last night, did you guys like one-shot it or?
We did on the first try. We got it.
Oh, really?
It was not an easy fight, and I remembered that it wasn't an easy fight. I had a blue mage and a rune fencer with me when I went, and they had trouble with it.
Okay.
I was useless. I was like, I didn't even have like eye level yet. I was literally level 99, I think.
Right.
So I had nothing to really help with. So I just ran around casting heals when I could.
Yeah, I remember you were saying that.
And looking at like the pretty pictures in the sky while the rune fencer and the blue mage took it out. And that took us probably 20. We won with like 12 seconds left on the clock. It was really
Whoa.
tight. Like we barely made it.
Right.
So last night we went in with 4. We had Juxta on Dancer, Nika on Red Mage, me on Beastmaster, and we had a scholar. We had a scholar come from the link shell.
Ooh, nice.
And we nuked it down pretty good. We all died at least once
Right.
in it, and it was really tight right down to the end. But yeah, we got up and we were able to get it down. It was very exciting. It was nice to have the last fight not be a pushover, just to actually make us like play
Work.
Yeah, exactly.
Something that 14 lacks.
Well,
Unless you're not doing bleeding edge.
Shots fired.
and something 11 lacks at this point. Like everything is pretty easy unless you you can find hard content still. Like you go to an Esha NM, they're still really tough.
Yeah.
And even I did Ambuscade, that was really tough.
Oh,
So
really?
There is hard stuff to do still,
Yeah.
but lots of the stuff, like anyone who's coming back to the game isn't really coming back generally, I think, to do the new stuff. They're coming back to World Tour, their old stuff. And
Is
that
the Void
stuff's all
Watch
easy.
still hard?
Void Watch, I duoed most of Void Watch until we started getting to the real high tier stuff. Then I had to get a party again.
Because I remember Bodiless Rex was like my fucking bane in life.
Oh, Botulus Rex. Yep. And then that's where you fought Bismarck, right?
Yeah.
In Kufim?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, he was it Kufum or was it the Archipelago?
I don't remember where Bismarck spawned.
I think Bismarck was on the beach, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I just remember some of those Void Watch fights get brutal.
Yeah, they do. Well,
I remember
he popped, it was 2 hours. One of them was Swift Cast, and then he would also do Black Mage's 2 hour. So he would do the 2 of them, and they just fucking wrecked your whole party.
Yep. Chain Spell and Mana Font.
There we go. Yeah.
Yep. I remember doing there's the Naraka NM that drops Ganesha's Mala. It's a neck piece that gives quadruple attack plus 2%. It's on a 1% drop rate or a 5% drop rate, and it dropped in my first run. Yes.
Wow.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Someone in my group was pissed. They're like, I have done 30 runs. I hate you. Go to hell.
Right.
So, yeah.
Nice.
But, again, though, that is so frustrating, but I remember it because of it. Then they will remember it. When they finally get that Ganesha's Mala, when they got it, they would probably they remember that. It was cool coming back to the game and saying all right, most of my gear is old now. I've been gone for a few years, but my Raja's ring's still perfectly wearable. My belt, my back piece, they're still perfectly wearable. All the work that I did back then wasn't for nothing.
Right.
It still meant something, which is nice.
You hear that, SE? Give us something like that.
Yeah, come on. Let my work matter.
Exactly. They're not recycling gear left and right.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I still think it'd be cool if they did kind of like what we mentioned in the last post show. If they made it so it's like a relic quest, but for your gear itself. So if you do raiding, you have to do the first raid and get the gear. You have to upgrade it. And to do the next part, you get the upgrades from there. So you have to do that first part to get the initial set of gear.
Yeah.
To upgrade it.
You only get the upgrade items out of the further tiers. Oh, that'd be sweet.
Yeah. And I mean,
that'd be great.
You could even make it towards you eventually get the full-on item to drop or something at some really super low rate. So you just kind of shortcut it, but at the same time, you have to be able to go back and even to get in there to get that previous gear.
Yeah, that'd be a good way of doing it.
Somebody needs to ask that at FanFest.
At FanFest, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure Yoshi will give us a great interview.
Right.
I'm sure he'll see our LBR shirt and not just run.
Yeah. He'll have
give us the fuck look.
I'm bringing him an Eskalia Ryomasa t-shirt. I just want to see if he spits on it.
He blows his nose on it and hands it right back.
I don't know if it's going to say casual on it. He might be all over that shit.
Yeah.
That's the new direction of the game now, Eskalia.
What's that?
That's the new direction of the game now, is casual content.
Oh, I see. Well, I don't know. I'm not in a bad spot with 14. I'm excited for 3.4 for the new patch. I thought I was kind of the only one who was super up for it.
I'm not holding my breath.
I'm kind of down on where the game stands leading into the patch because I don't want to do fates and I don't want to do raids. I'm sorry, I don't want to do either of those right now. But I am looking forward to the next chunk of story. I am looking forward to more Palace of the Dead. I am looking forward to a lot of stuff in 3.4. Just
I'm
not
looking
here
forward
yet.
to the Goddess.
Yes,
sure.
The Goddess, right? How cool is Sephiroth?
That's the big thing I'm looking forward to. The other one's kind of okay, that'd be cool. And I'm hoping, I would love it if we get a Warriors of Darkness trial and get that in expert mode. That would be amazing.
I think that'll happen.
I've been waiting on the Warriors of Darkness since since the beginning of Heaven's Ward almost. When did they appear? 3.1? 3.1, yeah. I'm excited for that. There's tons of stuff in 14 to look forward to. This expansion's just been kind of rough.
Yeah.
But that's not to say 11 didn't have those problems.
Right.
I'll tell you something. I didn't care for TOAU when it came out. Everyone thought it was the next coming of Christ. I didn't. I didn't think it was the greatest expansion. I liked Wings of the Goddess a lot more than I liked TOAU, and I liked COP a lot more than I liked TOAU. But that said, obviously they got it together, and I think 3.4 will be good. I would like to get some big announcements at FanFest. I would like them to announce some change of not necessarily a development style, but let us know that 4.0 is not going to be similar to 3.0. Let us know there's going to be something new and exciting and different. That's what I want.
I mean, there was so much hype going into 3.0. I just hope that's not a repeat for 4.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't mind.
Are you nervous about that? Just walking out of FanFest being fuck, this is what our game's going to be now.
That's my biggest nightmare is that I'm going to walk out of FanFest.
Same old shit.
Bummed out.
Yeah.
I want this to I didn't get to go to the original FanFest, and I know no matter what, I don't think I'll be able to walk out of FanFest bummed out. The hype of being there with seeing all the fans and everything like that, getting to meet people. I'm gonna be amped coming out of there, and I really hope that it's not cheap. I hope it's not because of what's going on there that I'm excited. I want there to be some announcements that get me legitimately excited for what's coming next. I want them to acknowledge that 3.0 Like 2.0 was better than 3.0.
Yeah.
Like they did not. You want to do better every expansion, and 3.0 was a step back from 2.0.
Yeah. Maybe,
I want them to acknowledge that and say like, yeah, we get it. We're gonna try something different for 4.0.
Yeah.
If they say 4.0 is like, no, we like what we did with 3.0, and we're gonna keep going in that direction, that would be a bummer to hear. Like,
right?
Because really, you like what you did with 3.0? Okay.
You sure about that?
Yeah. So, like, at the end of the day, we do Limit Break Radio. We love doing this show. There's nothing else we'd rather do on Sundays. It's just, we do have slow weeks where it's just like there's not much news. Like, is this the week where we break out the 11 goodbye show, or is this the week where we break out the improv games or something like that? Like. Like, we do what we have to do to get an episode out every week, because, like someone said in the chat earlier, it's like, I'm kind of tired of the salt. And it's like, yeah, we get it. We're tired of coming on the air and saying it.
Yeah,
like,
give us something to gleam about.
Right, we don't feel excited to, like, retread old territory.
Yeah.
We want to be talking about new stuff, whether we're happy about it or not. We want to say new stuff every time.
Yeah.
And we don't always have the material to do that with. So if they can give us something exciting, like that's coming in 4.0, that would just be awesome. I have faith. Like as down as I've been about 14 lately, especially right now as I wait for 3.4, and I'm like, come on, this needs to get here.
Get here quick.
As down as I have been about it, I am excited for 3.4. I am excited for FanFest. I do believe 4.0 is going to be better than 3.0. I
hope so.
I don't think they ever will admit that they think 3.0 was a step back. But the way they kind of present things, I think they know.
They have to know.
Yeah. So
I mean, just the login numbers alone.
Yeah. So let's all cross our fingers, have a great time at FanFest, and hopefully we'll get some exciting announcements.
Yeah, I don't think when we're out there, nobody's going to be negative.
No.
I highly doubt that. If you are, don't even bother.
Why would you go?
Yeah.
Like, it's literally a party.
It is.
Just don't don't be the party pooper.
Exactly. I mean, I've been down on 3.0 since it launched, but I'm going out there being an actual optimist about it and going to have fun.
Yeah, just have a good time.
Yeah, first time out in Vegas, first time at FanFest.
Right? I'm pumped. I've never been to Vegas. It's going to be great.
Yeah, let's get drunk and have some fun.
Exactly.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, and I've never gotten to go to FanFest. Like, I've always wanted to go, but I always missed it.
Yeah.
So now, like, finally getting to go, like, I'm actually pretty hyped about it. Mm-hmm. And, like, I'm hyped about that aspect of it. But I'm still nervous as shit that I'm going to get there, and I'm going to see, like, now's the new FF14 casual content, and be like, fuck.
Yeah.
That's my biggest concern is I'm going to get there and, like, be there for this, like, convention, essentially, and it's going to be a bunch of content that I'm not going to be hyped about.
Well,
and that's, like, I'm worried about that a little bit.
I don't think they're going to tell us a lot about the content. I think they're going to give us classes.
I think we're going to get a trailer.
And a trailer.
And maybe some of the overall, like, theology behind, like, what's going into the design. And, where we're going. Like, I don't think we're going to get very many specifics at FanFest, and I wouldn't expect to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Somebody in the chat said, how about Dark Souls for you and Nika?
Well, I just cleared Dark Souls. I don't know how we would play that together.
Bloodborne has co-op.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've seen a lot of people actually do Bloodborne. And it's on sale for the PS4 for $20, I think, right now.
Maybe we could do that. Bloodborne co-op. That'd be fun.
Yeah, it looks fun. The game does look fun and dark.
Then you can see me, and then you can see Nikalia rage.
Yeah.
Not something you see often. Nika and I don't get mad easy.
Right.
So maybe you'll get to see that. Yeah. I'm hoping for some good times with that. Nika and I will definitely find a stream to continue going. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, man.
Absolutely.
We get you out of this hot room.
Right. All right. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you all next week.
Take it easy.
See you later, Callie.
I think that's going to wrap it up for us, too, you guys. It's getting kind of late. It's getting hot in here. Let's get this outro music going, you guys, and get you guys on your way to having a safe weekend. All right, you guys can find us at limitbreakradio.com, where we have past shows. Also, you can find our FFFL voting on there. Also, we have finalencountercast.com, where Kooky posts all our news on our blog. Follow us on Twitter at Limit Break Radio and also at FEC Podcast. Throw us a like on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Limit Break Radio and facebook.com/FinalEncountercast. You can support the show at patreon.com/Limit Break Radio. $1 helps. The shirts have been ordered, you guys. They're in production, and we're just waiting for them to deliver. And as soon as they get out, I'm going to get those out to you as soon as I can. Let's see. You can find Kooky at Kooky Persona, and you can find me at LenHeath1 Skuro. I'm gonna let you do it this time.
FXIV_Skuro.
Okay, now don't take this, but I'm going to only do that once in a great while. All right, you guys.
Like Kooky first.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Check us out every Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Limit Break Radio, 5 p.m. for Final Encounter Cast. And then check out our post show right after that. You guys have a safe Labor Day weekend, and we'll catch you next week. Take care, you guys.
Have a good one.